What's up, YouTube? It's Darren. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. On this channel, we focus on fragrances and fashion. So if you love looking good and smelling great, consider subscribing to the channel, and also make sure you go ahead and hit that bell icon as well. That way you get notified anytime I upload new content on this channel. All right, guys, so I'm doing something that I typically don't do here. I had a long day at work today and got home, and I had a package in the mail. And in this box is the brand new fragrance from the house of AZZARO. This is AZZARO. I get the names mixed up, man, because this is like the 20th fragrance from this line. I think it's the AZZARO, the Most Wanted Parfum. All right? So, you guys already know one thing, how I feel about this, and the fact, of course, it is another flanker, of course. Not surprised by that. So far in this line, we had the original AZZARO's Wanted. I don't even know which one came next. It might have been Wanted by Night, which is this one, which is probably my favorite. Then we have this one, which people don't really talk about, the Wanted Tonic, which this is a good summer fragrance. And then we had last year, of course, in the black bottle, the Most Wanted. All right? So, once again, another flanker here in this box. Got it today. I'm going to open up the box with you guys, and I'm going to give you my first impressions on the newest released from the house of AZZARO, the Most Wanted Parfum. I think that's the name. So if you want to see my thoughts on this fragrance, you guys know how we get down, man. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to go ahead and jump into this unboxing and first impressions. I know all of you guys are loving my Dallas Cowboys t-shirt. Can't really see it, but this is my team. This is America's team. So anyway, if you don't like the Cowboys, you just got to deal with it tonight. All right, so guys, let's unbox this really quickly. I'll probably edit this down so you don't have to endure all of the cutting on this box and on this tape. All right, so there's a bunch of stuff in here nobody cares about. All right, Macy's, guys, is where I got this from. I think it was a little over $100. I paid for expedited shipping, and it still took a long time, so maybe I'll contact them to get my money back on the shipping. All right, so here's the box. Very reminiscent to what you guys have seen before with this line of fragrances. It's the box. I don't know how this will come out here. But that's the box. All right. Very similar to the other boxes. There's like a hue of dark gray and bronze maybe. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. I know you guys don't care about the box. We care about the juice, man. So let's get into this thing. So here is the bottle. Like the bottle, again, it's a kind of a gunmetal gray on the top of it. And the juice is kind of similar to the color that you have from the Most Wanted. This is a little bit darker though. This is like more of a brown, kind of orange kind of hue on the actual color of the fragrance. But other than that, guys, it is the same exact presentation from the other releases as far as the overall bottle itself. So I'm going to spray this on a test strip, and I will also spray it on skin momentarily and tell you guys what I think. All right. See a sprayer on this. Hey, I mean, it smells good. It smells very similar to this one. I'm not surprised by that. It at least on this test strip. There's something about this, yeah, definitely more similar to this one than the other ones. Well, I guess this is a Parfum version of the Most Wanted, so yeah, I get that. Not much of a variation from the original. Let me spray it on my skin here and see what I'm able to pick up. Let's see what we have on skin. Again, very similar to this one. I mean, that's really all I can tell you right now. It's very similar to that. I know that there's supposed to be some bourbon vanilla in here. I pick up the vanilla. It had very similarly to the previous release, which was, of course, the Most Wanted. It has, they only listed like 3 notes for this. I think it was bourbon vanilla, red ginger, and woods. Incandescent woods, by the way, which I don't know what that is. I mean, so if you like this one, you're probably going to like this. At this point, this is a first impression, but do I think this is a bit redundant as far as, you know, having both of these? Probably so. Just like some other fragrances I'll be talking about a little bit more up here in the coming weeks. New releases. Smells good, but again, very similar to this. And you get a little bit more of that bourbon vanilla in this, and I think this one might have had tonka bean, if I'm not mistaken. It was something sweet. It might not have been vanilla. It might have been like tonka or something like that. And this has bourbon vanilla. But both that and vanilla both give it that overall sweet impression. Matter of fact, let me check and see what they had listed here. I think it was amberwood or something. I'm not sure. Let me check on that. So this one had the toffee in it. So it had toffee, and this has vanilla. So again, toffee, just like vanilla, just like tonka, all give this sweetness to fragrances. So they both have that sweetness on the dry down, a little bit of a spiciness from the ginger, but this one had cardamom. This one used ginger, this used cardamom. Again, overall same kind of DNA, amberwood, incandescent woods, whatever that is. So very similar. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the exact same notes, honestly, and they changed it up, or they didn't list all the notes. This one, maybe this one has some ginger in it as well. But again, spices, ginger, cardamom. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard to decipher sometimes when notes are of the same kind of family. So anyway, again, first impressions, it smells good, but again, it smells very similar to, of course, its predecessor, the Most Wanted. On my initial impression, would I say that it's a good purchase? Well, it just depends. If you don't have this, you know, I definitely say go for it. But if you do, I mean, you're not going to really be able to detect a huge difference between these two fragrances, to be quite honest with you. But maybe that's the point. You know, it's just being a parfum concentration of this one. You know, maybe it's just supposed to last longer. Will that be the case? That remains to be seen. I will come back and do a full review on this fragrance after I've had time to wear it adequately and give you guys a good rundown on how it performs, etc., etc. As of right now, I know, again, it smells good and it will be good for the cooler months of the year. But all right, guys, that's it. That's my time. I just wanted to come on and do an unboxing, give you my first impressions on the newest fragrance from the house of AZZARO, which again is the Most Wanted, the Parfum concentration. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Don't forget to make sure you take a few moments to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you share these videos out to some other folks that you think could use this information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.